So hello and welcome to this week's angling vlog. This week you join me out on the bank of the river and we're in search of quality fish, hopefully, on the stick float. Now this morning, as you can see on screen now, I've been at a tournament with our Joshy. He's been playing his rugby league today for the Houghton Hornets and done really well. Got his medal and the toy, as you can see. Always does me for the toy. But we're on the bank for a few hours in the afternoon into evening. So it's about 3:30 now when we're starting, so we haven't got too long, probably till about 7:30, so a few hours fishing. You can see the river's looking beautiful. There's a few bits of greenery have come up since we were last around, but I'm hoping that we can just get some chublets, and if Mr. Pike turns up, we've got a pike rod as well. So there's Joshy playing with a few of his dinosaurs. Well, he's bought the whole park from the looks of it. Have a good time, mate?
Yeah.
Looking at the side tray, we've got big baits with us today. The bait shop didn't have any maggots in at all, which is unusual, so we've gone big bait. Got bread, if you want to put a bit of bread on the hook. We've got corn, we've got some of the Hinders polycrumb, we've got hemp in there as well. And we're just going to be feeding a little ball like that through the swim. We're going to be using corn on the hook, so we're going to be targeting quality fish, hopefully. And on this river, it can be anything from chublets to proper chub or even bream. So I always have one rod set up in the house, and today I've got my 13-foot glide and I've got one of the Axis 2 reels there from Cordham, and we've got £6 line. This is my small river setup, and I've gone with a 6 number 4 stick float, and then we've got a bulk of Dinsmore number 4 shots just to start off with. My GoPro's on charge at home, so I'm just going to be filming on the camera and trying to put together the best vlog I can. The river, low and clear, you can see. But we hook into something decent. We've brought a rod with plenty of power, hopefully, to get it in. So let's waste no time at all. Let's start putting some bait in the swim. I'm going to start by feeding a few grains of corn like that into the swim, and a nice nugget of that ground bait, that bread and that hemp in down the swim so we can run over the top. Just by putting that little bit of bait in to start with, the first cast, and the float's buried with a little chublet. There are small fish in this river, but these are the smallest fish that we're hoping to target today on that corn. And as always, in immaculate condition, then beautiful colours. Like I say, on corn, these are the smallest fish we're hoping to target today. We're hoping to target quality in this short afternoon session, but that is a lovely start. You see there, being nice and positive with the bait, a nice size 12 hook, big piece of corn, and plenty showing. And like I say, if we need to hide the bait, we will, but at the start we're getting bites from them chublet. I'm just going to stick like that. I'm just going to keep feeding maybe 5 or 6 grains of corn every trot through. It would be interesting today with no maggot at all. I couldn't believe the bait shop had no maggots, but I believe there's a nationwide shortage on them, which for me, I love using maggot and hemp, as you know. So yeah, we're going with corn today for them quality fish. And the second cast, another little chublet, but we know too well on these swims that you catch quite well to begin with. I just got to keep the bites coming, but yeah, with a short session, great to be straight into bites. So the next cast into a slightly better fish, that float burying right where we've put that bread. So it won't take too long getting them in, because we do know that the pike love coming in, so I'm going to get them in really quickly. And that there's a much better chublet, getting on for the £1/2, maybe 3/4, and getting him in nice and quick, because obviously we know Mr. Pike loves to be about. And that's the beauty of using that glide. It's got that power to just get these fish in nice and quick, and then you've got the backbone when hopefully we hook into a bigger fish. After a few of them chublets, that float's buried right over that bread. Continue to feed them nuggets, and yeah, you can see there that reel ticking over, that bend in that glide, and hopefully we're going to get our first better quality fish at the session. And there we go, it's a, see there, it's a bream. I'm going to take our time, try and get him in. So we've got plenty of obstacles down here to negotiate, but that's why we've got the power of that glide to try and get any better quality fish through these and hopefully into the net. So there we go, that's exactly what I come for today. Short session, looking for quality fish, simple tactics on the stick float with corn and bread. And yeah, hopefully there's 1 or 2 more of these about, and we can get a few of these on the bank, because you can bet your bottom dollar they're not alone. Going to keep on putting that bread in, and hopefully we can make the most of this short session. So I have been recording for a couple of years now as a sponsored angler. I do get asked that from time to time what's my favourite bit of tackle. By far, since I've been on the team, the glide. I've caught barbel on it, dace, chub, bream. I've had it out for carp. I've fished the pellet waggler with it. It's a fantastic bit of kit. I haven't gone too mad at the start. I've been putting in one of them balls like that probably every 2 or 3 casts just to get some bait down. You can see there, just breaks up nicely. It's got that hemp in it, and we've been feeding probably 5 or 6 grains of corn every put through. And sometimes you never really know how these sessions are going to go, and the beauty of them is they're only short, so if they're bad you know, they're not bad for too long. But there's definitely 1 or 2 of these bream down there now, attracted by that bread, and maybe this time on this river maggot has been the mistake. We've got to go more positive. We're on £6 line today, and a bigger hook than I've ever used on here, apart from on the feeder. That's another lovely bream. So we won't bother holding that one up for the camera because time is of the essence. We've been fishing for less than an hour. That's the second bream, and we've had plenty of chublets. Great few hours on the bank. And the beauty of these bream, and I'm presuming it is another bream. Yeah, where there's one, there's always more. What a great little session it's turning into. There's very few things in here, even the pike, that'll scare these off. Just got to keep on ticking along nicely and keep them coming. Noticeably, all them chublets do disappear when these move in. That's another slabba-dabba-doo, the third one coming to the net. The third bream of the session, and what lovely condition they're in. A golden head. And the third slabba-dabba-doo. And on the stick float, great fun. You see the river there, just got that beautiful pace to it. And these bream are coming right over the top of that bread that we've put in. Feeding me corn below the peg so nothing comes up. It's a heavy bait and it's all down the peg. And one thing that I love about fishing is how different everybody's opinions are. And you know, some people say leave this slime on your line because it gives the fish confidence. For me, I just see that fish will see it, so I always take it off. But do you take the slime off your line when you've had a bite? Or you are on the feeling of leave it on because it attracts more fish? Leave it in the comments down below. So as you've seen there, we've had a few chublets and some more of them bream. What's turning out to be a fantastic choice to come out on the bank. It's coming up to 5 o'clock now. You can see the sun just on the water. And yeah, better than my wildest expectations. I was hoping to get a few chublets and maybe a chub. But beauty of rivers, you never really know what's going to turn up and what's in front of you. And that's why I love them so much. And you know it's going well when you begin to lose count how many bream you've had. Great fun on the stick float. It really is my favourite way to catch them. On the float, just holding it back over that bait. Yeah, loving it. And we're a few hours into the session now, and like with all sessions, it does go a bit quiet with these bream when they just kind of disappear. And then all of a sudden they are back, and it's a bit more of a skimmer, that one, but definitely welcome. When we started the session, our hope was for some quality fish, and we've definitely had that in these bream. There'll be plenty of quality in that final net. And we started this session with a chublet, and we'll end it with one. It's been a great few hours on the bank. Right, so the session does come to an end there now, and as you can see on screen, what an enjoyable few hours it's been on the bank. Plenty of bites and plenty of quality. So when you come out on the bank on these sessions where it's only a couple of hours, you really don't know what you're coming to, but they're the sessions that I really do enjoy. The fact that today we've had no maggots and we've just stuck to them quality baits, I've really enjoyed getting them bream on that glide. You know, I had my little man next to me playing with his dinosaurs and his rugby this morning. It's been one of those perfect days to be alive. I really do hope you've enjoyed this week's blog. If you have, please leave it a like and subscribe down below. And the only thing that remains is for me and Joshy to wish you all tight lines in your own fishing. And we'll catch you all next week. Tight lines.